I was looking at this. So six 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 guards and six like guys that just look like standard guards run up, plus two more that look like they're commanders or something like that run up to you, Lorelei. They all see you. You're pretty much blocked into the shop door front with the proprietor behind you. One and Bellafor, the champion Leodon, both see this commotion from the mayor's office across the way.
I
So,
just wave at them like everything's fine.
Take a hostage.
Okay,
Take a hostage.
They all draw their weapons and say, "Miss, you're coming with us."
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them walks up to you. You're under arrest. You're under the arrest for the murder of Fred, one of the best guards we ever had.
I really didn't do anything. I swear I didn't.
You and he's handcuffing you and taking you off.
He's the one that was soliciting me. He tried to get me to have sex with him.
You're talking about Arnie, are you?
Yeah.
Got persuasion with disadvantage.
What is happening?
Damn it!
She came on to me!
They look from Arnie to you and they go, "Don't be ridiculous. Arnie's a fine, upstanding citizen who's been running this shop and outfitting the town guard for years." They handcuff you. Also, Lorelei, could you roll me a perception check? Okay, the 14 is enough. Lorelei, you do notice that as the guard says this, like, one of the commanders like winks at Arnie and he winks back as if they sort of have some kind of understanding. And guards handcuff you and start marching you off to the courthouse.
Alright.
How is the courthouse the same as the mayor's office?
And Cedric 1, you can see all this taking place from across the town square at the mayor's office.
Can they see me close enough to see if I wink at them?
If they're looking for it, they could.
I guess we would be looking quite closely at what's happening, trying to keep our distance though.
Yeah, you're parting in the... Yeah, okay, I'll say they'll see you wink.
Okay.
Okay, I assume she has a plan. That's what a wink means, doesn't it? I'll be fine. Okay.
But what's as good as a nudge to a blind man?
Yeah. How close is the courthouse to the mayor's office? I assume it's maybe the same building.
Did I put that on the map? It should be. Or did I not? Oh yeah. Okay, the town square in the map is actually to scale if you have those as 10-foot squares.
Ah.
So the courthouse is right by Arnie's armor. If you look at the map of Goathenge, the town square is to scale, the rest is bullshit. But the mayor's office is only like 20 feet across the way. So, pretty close. But they're not the same building.
What has she done? I'm just like shaking my head with my hand over my face. What has she done? Told her to keep a low profile and she just... Hey! Here's all the evidence of the... I just restrained myself from saying this near the guards. I hope they didn't hear me. Like, what the fucking idiot she is.
Yeah. So Cedric is just sort of just standing there shaking his head and saying, "I don't think Bellafor the Great could even get her out of this mess."
Wow.
He's fully taken on the persona of Bellafor the Great.
We needed to see the mayor anyway, so we might as well get on.
He's Bellafor the Great and Glorious.
Well, Bellafor the Great and Glorious. We were going to see the mayor anyway. Maybe we could say something about this. I don't know. I hear he's pretty corrupt, so... So, I assume we go to the courthouse now.
Are you going to go to the courthouse or the mayor's office, depending on where you want to go? You're going to follow...
Mayor's office. I want to distance myself as much as possible from her.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so you walk into the mayor's office.
Yeah.
And, there's a halfling woman behind the counter. You might remember her.
Yep.
Excuse me, can I help you?
I say, yes. Yeah. I'm disguised as the clown character right now. So I am the
Yep.
owner of the temple that, have you not noticed, is kind of in the sky right now. I kind of need to talk to the mayor about...
Yes, we need to talk to you about that. You did not get a resource consent to put a levitating temple above our city.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. The last owner of the temple gave me the will to the place. I have nothing to prove to you.
Well, the temple is floating above our city, ruining our skyline and our airspace, and you did not get a resource consent to put it there.
Oh, I don't want it in the sky any more than you do. I want to talk to the mayor about how I get it down. I'm not the one who put it up there. You think I wanted it up there?
Well, okay, yes, well, it is a problem. You can see him immediately. She, like, rushes you into the office. So you walk into the office, you see, like, this gigantic mahogany desk in front of you with this, like, tiny halfling with his feet kicked up on the desk and a pipe in his mouth just casually smoking like it's a whole haze of fog in his office.
Yeah.
And... Oh,
Yeah, go on.
and he looks up and he's like, "Hey, who said you could come in here?"
Your assistant said I can come right through. Apparently, this is urgent enough for your attention.
Right, what is it? Spit it out.
Right, I am the owner of the temple, which, as I'm sure you've noticed, is floating over Goathenge right now. And
yeah, great big bloody eyesore. Rip it down now, thanks.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm not the one who put it up there, and I kind of need your help to get it down, preferably without destroying the place. I mean,
how do you expect me to get a temple out of the sky?
I mean, how do you expect me to get a temple out of the sky? I asked back. I mean, you got to have some kind of connections or resources of mages who be able to handle this. I mean, I'm just a concerned citizen who votes for you all the time. I say that, trying to flatter him.
Okay, roll persuasion with advantage on that.
Okay.
Oh my god. He just looks at you, he's like, vote for me all the time. Right, I like you. So, we don't really have any mages skilled enough to get that out of the sky in town, but maybe if we outsourced.
So, what are you thinking? That could take a day, maybe 3 days?
We're talking, like, months. This is a big issue.
Out of character, I was just hoping that would be enough time for Sadia to get back to us, but okay. Months, you say? I mean, is there anything that could speed up the process? I mean, there's 2 innocent people inside there. My guards are up in that temple right now.
Well, unless you had a really big ladder or some fancy newfangled wings or something.
Yep.
Or some way to get to the mainland and back in an instant. I don't know.
Mainland back in an instant? What are you talking about?
The continent over to the west, where all our resources come in by boat.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, right. I mean, I've heard of spells with rope trick. I mean, that might be able to reach it, but I don't currently know that spell. I'm a bard, by the way, if you hadn't noticed. I mean, I know.
Well,
dress like a clown, I know. Go on.
Well then, what are you asking me about magic for? You're more skilled in magic than me.
I've just recently got my diploma. But nonetheless, I thought you would have more influence over the city with access to mages or whoever. I mean, who exactly do you ask for favors to get this sort of thing done? I mean, I've heard vicious rumors. I'm sure they're not true. That you're associated with the Thieves Guild. I'm sure an honourable man like you is not.
Hang on, give me a second.
This question can be answered later if you would like to continue.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be answered later. Um. Okay. He says. He says. He sort of looks at you a bit like inquisitively. Then he looks at Bellafor
Yeah.
and he says, "No, no, no, no. This office has nothing to do with any of those thieving or killing guilds.
Yeah.
This city's run legitimately. That's why Bellafor the Great and Glorious helps us run this city and keep it clean. Isn't that right, Bellafor?"
Are you playing as Bellafor?
Oh, shit, I am too.
I was just about to ask that. Do you want me to? Do you want me to take over?
Well, I'm just thinking how Cedrin would react to this.
He would probably just try and keep his mouth shut.
He would go along. Cedrin wouldn't want to fuck this up. Cedrin's just going to nod and go,
Pretty much.
"Of course, man. Of course. Right you are."
I mean, okay. Just please. Oh, so, what kind of relationship do you have here, Bellafor? I should ask the mayor actually with Bellafor. I mean, do you owe each other favors? Because we might actually need to cash in a favor regarding one of our friends, who's kind of got in a bit of trouble.
Yes, well, Bellafor takes care of the criminal matters that are beyond the scope of our city guard, and as a result, he doesn't pay any tax on that gigantic mansion he has out overlooking the forest. Now, do you, Bellafor? I don't know how Cedrin would react to this.
I
I'm gonna
really
roll
think he'd try and keep as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm going to roll something to Cedrin to see if he can keep the act up.
Oh yeah, that probably makes sense.
Cedrin starts getting quite fidgety and nervous and doesn't know what to do and is not responding. And the mayor is regarding him like this. The mayor is keeping a close eye on him.
I'm sorry, Bellafor is a bit nervous about hearing about his manner right now. I don't know if you heard, but the Assassin's Guild, Thieves Guild, basically stole the place completely from underneath him.
The mayor looks at you. He's like, "Oh, that's terrible. Well, what's the favor? I'm sure we can help."
Yeah. My one of our friends, has just been, I don't know, accused of a crime she didn't commit. I'm sure she's innocent. You would understand as an upright, political person yourself.
Yes, of course. Right. What's her name?
Laureline. Yeah.
Laureline. Right. Laureline. Got a last name?
Do I know her last name? Did she give it to me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Runeblade.
Laureline Moonblade there.
Laureline Runeblade. Right. Yes. Well, I'll look into it. So, what's she accused of? Do we know?
Well, not even accused, but she was framed for murder on the docks. It looks like a complete mess back there. I don't know if you heard about the incident. It was a good half an hour ago, but I don't know if it's reached your ear yet.
Murmurings. Okay. So, we've got Lorelei arrested for murder, but I heard that Bob did it.
Yeah. But apparently they've both been arrested and they're both being questioned about it. I'm pretty sure. So just make sure the right person goes to jail, okay? If you can, as a favor to Bellafor, who I'm sure has done a great deal of service to this town. And
The mayor says, right, Bellafor, can you leave me and this fine young woman here alone for a couple of minutes? There's something I need to discuss in private.
so you go ahead, honey. I can handle this.
So Cedrin takes his leave,
Yeah.
closes the door. The mayor turns to you, is like, you know, Bellafor's not in the habit of taking favors from me. This is interesting. So you see, yeah, we can help, but you're gonna have to pay up, love.
Oh, I mean, how much do you reckon this completely legitimate legal fee would cost me?
Sorry.
This completely legitimate legal fee. Something to the tune of 100 platinum.
100 platinum. I reckon we could maybe make that work. Of course, I have to get the money. I don't have it on me right now, but I could get that money. Yeah, sure.
Okay. You need to get the money. How long's that gonna take?
Oh, it's probably as soon as I meet my other friends, we'll get whatever's shared amongst us. Actually, gonna check how much money I have right now.
Not enough.
No, not 100. So I mean, I tell you what. I mean, as I said, I'm the owner. As I said, I'm the owner of the temple. You know, I reckon I could do you a favor or two when it comes to your re-election. The gods do have a lot of sway over the public, as you well know.
Right. Okay. So, I need you to go talk to someone for me.
That I'd be happy to do.
You need to seek out a gnome. He's not hard to find. Sticks out for miles. Name's Kuturin. Talk to him about your little debt problem. Tell him the messenger. Get him to authorize the loan, and well, your friend will be set free. No problem. Bob will go to prison. Get executed for the murder of his fellow guards.
Yeah,
Don't get the money. Don't get the loan. Well, your friend Lorelei. Well,
Sorry,
listen,
my
out ahead.
Well,
Say what?
I'm sure justice will prevail either case. I don't actually know for sure if she did or didn't, but I know her personally, and I just assume she's innocent, is what I'm trying to convey. So, yeah. I'll get into contact with Ku, and I'll be happy to sort out this issue.
Lorelei, while you're sitting, so what they would have done, they would have taken you into the courthouse and thrown you in a cell, right?
Yep.
And while you're sitting, and they would have confiscated all of your gear and your money.
Okay.
So for now, you pretty much have nothing except just commoners' clothes. I'm not going to delete anything from your character sheet for now, but just letting you know, you currently have nothing.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, cool.
Before
while
you
you're
start, I'm going to go to the prison and visit her before, just to know I can enter whenever it's relevant.
Yeah. So Lorelei, while you're sitting there in your head, while you're sitting there in your head again, you hear this voice, and it just says, "Well, you've really gone and fucked up now, haven't you?"
I don't even have the ring on. What? Why?
Oh no, that ring. That's the point. The ring, they tried to confiscate that, but it wouldn't come off your finger.
Okay.
Oh my.
You've got a cursed item.
More like a tracking ring for Ku.
So yeah, the only thing you've got on your person is that ring, which won't come off your finger.
Okay.
Are you going to respond to it, or are you just going to leave it?
It is a concerning thing to not be able to take off the magical item, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
I'll respond to it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Haha. Funny.
I have a plan, though.
Oh, what's the plan?
How do I know you're not gonna fuck it up for me if I tell you?
You don't.
Exactly. So you don't get to know the plan.
Oh, really? So you don't want to know what happened to Sadia?
I don't know. I don't. She's gone.
Who is she talking to?
I don't even know. I'm scared.
he laughs, goes, yeah, she's gone for now. Might be gone for good. Especially where she ended up.
I swear to God,
Yes.
if you're the cause of this, I will end you.
I'd like to see you try.
Alright, now I'm gonna start ignoring it and I'm just gonna be like seething in rage.
Yep. Okay, yep, one, you can come into the prison.
Oh, I can't believe this outright. I'm visiting the prisoner, basically.
I'm assuming you're taking Bellafor with you?
If he comes along, I assume he is.
Yep, he will. He's just going to stay mostly silent because he's getting a bit.
Bellator?
But yeah, he's trying to take on this mantle, but he's not very good at it. 'Cause, you know, like, Bellafor's, you know, this like brave champion who's a master tactician in battle, and Cedric's the guy that. And Cedrin just casts Chill Touch, so he doesn't know how to fill the show.
Right. Cue Phoenix Wright music. I say, I can't believe you. It started the interrogation of my client without her lawyer present. So get me in here. Get me in here.
They just turn to you. The guard on the door turns to you and says, "What? What client? And we haven't interrogated anyone yet."
I assumed I was inside the building when I did this, but okay. I said, you have someone here you're holding right now called Laureline. She was just recently arrested just a couple of minutes ago. I came as soon as I could.
Yeah, she murdered Fred. We're gonna hang her.
That's not a proven fact. I happen to know there was another person accused of the murder as well, and I will go in there and see my client right now if if the mayor has anything to say about the justice that goes on in this town.
What? Well, what dealings do you have with the mayor? I can't let you in to see her. She's gonna be hanged.
I'm a public official, and I need to see my client. I mean, I'm surely.
Could you please show me your identification? If you're a public official, show me your identification.
My identification? You dare asking me for my identification? So I'm done speaking to you, God. I'm just walking in right now. So deception or bluff or intimidation.
He doesn't even. The door's locked, and he doesn't even open it for you.
So you will let me in right now if you know what's good for you. I'd do intimidation with advantage then.
Hang on. Okay, so he needs to make a charisma save for this, and if he fails, he becomes friendly, and you'll get advantage on that. So where's the...
Glad I had advantage. That could have fucked up badly.
Well,
You have it yet.
you don't actually, because it's only deception and persuasion. You don't get advantage on intimidation.
Then I would have done it all charisma. Like I said, please. I don't have a lot of time. As you said, she's going to be hanged. I need to see her immediately. I don't have time to go over all the paperwork. There are people's lives at stake here. Basically.
I hate to tell you this, but he rolled his charisma save and he rolled nat 20.
Oh, get rid of that dice.
So he's just like nah. He just says you gotta go and just locks. And he just calls for like the door lockdown. Lockdown. No one in or out.
I say, don't you know who this man is? I point to Cedrin in disguise. I said, this is the champion of Goathenge. He is more than enough authority to let me into this building and see my client. I need you to see reason here.
Oh, all right, Bellafor. What do you want to come in for? And Bellafor's just like, well, I need to see the client. You only come in here for interrogations, mate. I don't believe this.
Fine. I say fine. If you want us to get our paperwork, we'll go back to my office. I'll get all the documents you need. I just came here as soon as possible. I didn't even get my documents. So we'll
Yep,
leave.
you're gonna have to leave. No identification, no documentation, no entry. Goodbye.
So, out of character, where would we get like a forgery kit or something?
Well, there is a black market.
Yeah. And
I don't
Q
think
might be,
Cedric's gonna be too keen to go back there, though.
yeah.
Not after last time.
I have a plan.
I'm actually.
You can't talk to them. You're in prison. I hope you like cut sex.
No, 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 no.
Well, I mean, I say to Cedrin, I mean, I tried to help. I don't know what to do now.
Cedric just looks at you, shakes his head, and says, "You have no idea what you're doing. I'm going back to the boat," and he just walks off.
I mean, okay, Cedrin, if you have a plan, I mean, I'd like to see you get her out better. I follow Cedrin's lead.
No, Cedrin literally doesn't have a plan. He's just sick of this. He's just got to the stage. It's like another one of these Who's the Prettiest competitions. He's just sick of it.
All right.
That is very much Cedrin. It happens every now and then. So he's just walking off to the boat. He's not even helping anymore. I'm getting rid of him for the rest of the session.
Okay. I mean,
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
I don't know who to turn to for help. We've all scattered the party. Everyone's gone in separate ways now.
But no one told you life was gonna be this way.
I don't know why that song popped in my head, but we're going with it.
Because it's the theme from Friends.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good song. I say, well,
I'll be there for you.
I basically roll performance with that song then, seeing as though I have that spell active.
Okay.
Now,
What, trying to get-
you clap 5 times.
I just stand out.
Trying to-
Go on.
Roll it. You trying to get what? Cedrin to come back or something?
No, I just do performance, seeing as though I already have that spell
Halo
active.
Hunter.
Yes.
I
You
sent you a
bo-
message, but it says
You're
send
a-
to with a piece of paper or a note and a pen to me.
What was this, sorry?
2. Piece of paper and a pen.
Meta. No.
Yeah, that's.
A note.
Meta. Bad.
Don't worry. I'm gonna send 2 in to sort of gauge your situation a little later, but I'll do that performance.
Yeah, you do the performance check. I want to see how well.
Oh god, I'm shitty.
Hey.
So
You're-
no one told you life was gonna be.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, people in the town square just start glaring at you, just like, boo! Get out of here!
So, come on,
Go back to clown college!
Come on, everyone! Free Lorelei, free Lorelei, everyone! Come on, who's with me?
A half-orc walks up to you during your bad performance, spits on you, and then walks off.
Oh god, we really are in
Don't
a bad
mess with the
situation.
orcs.
So
Orcs are bad news.
Okay. I wipe off whatever he put on me. I don't want any diseases. But I send 2 now that I have him back into to like scatter into the prison cells and see what Lorelei's doing.
So you're gonna send 2 in to see how Lorelei is.
Fuck.
And okay, so that animal handling.
He ran away as
So-
soon as I did my performance.
Yeah, pretty much. 2 just runs Opposite direction from the prison, gone. You don't know where the rat's gone.
My singing's not that bad. Come on.
So the rat's buggered off. You have no idea where it is.
Okay. I'm out of
And
plans.
you're alone in the
If you want to
town
cut to
square.
someone else, it's fine.
Well, I've got
The
nothing
only
from
other two people
Cedron.
available are Lorelei and Cedrin right now.
Cedron is just chilling on the boat. Lorelei's currently not able to do much.
I demand a trial.
Yeah.
Yes,
She said she had a plan. I hope she has one.
so we will cut to Lorelei. Then you yell out that you demand a trial, do you?
Yes.
Guard turns to you and says, "Don't worry, love. Your trial date's set. It's 2 weeks from now,
Okay.
and then you hang."
That's not a trial.
Well, I mean, you'll be
That's
found
a
guilty.
death sentence.
You'll be found guilty. We've got all the evidence.
You don't know what happened.
He just doesn't even. He just looks at you. He's like, "I know that Fred's dead. That's all I care about. And Fred'll get justice."
Listen, I was given this stuff by another guard. It was a gift.
No,
I was just trying to make money.
don't believe a word you're saying.
The guard's name
Neither
was
will the
Bob. He
judge.
just walked up to me in the street and gave it to me.
Brett and Bob.
Oh, kids.
Are you going to roll deception on that?
I just want
With
like.
disadvantage.
I just want like.
Deception disadvantage.
Deception with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Fine.
What the fuck?
Holy Oh, it's fucking gold!
But there's still the nat 20 dice of the DM. Oh, come on.
But it didn't go for a nat 20 this time.
Oh, yeah.
The guard looks at you and he's like, he can see that you're distressed. And he goes, "Well,
I'm sorry, I
I don't know. I mean, I heard Bob had something to do with it as well, so it's possible. But what do you expect me to do? I'm just a lowly guard. I'm on the cell door. I got no influence here. And plus, last I heard, your trial's been overseen personally by the mayor, so it's pretty much already set in stone. Whatever he wants will happen. Couldn't appeal to me, love. Appeal to Quinn Stout. You would know that Quinn Stout is the mayor, by the way.
Okay, well, if I die, there's a letter in my things. I need you to make sure it gets to someone.
What was the mayor's name? Sorry, I just want to write this down. I always check his name.
Quinn Stout.
Stout.
Something what? Huh?
Quinn Stout.
Quinn Stout. Perfect. Thank you.
I should probably put that. I can put that in here. Yeah, so, the guard says, "Okay, I can do that. Who's the letter going to?"
A tiefling named Sadia. Bellathor knows how to get it to her if you can get it to him.
Right, no problem. We'll take care of that.
Nobody, just ask that nobody reads it but her.
Yep, will do. He goes to your belongings, he picks up the letter and he pockets it. Comes back to guarding your cell door.
They put a so read that letter as evidence. Come on.
I mean...
Well, I mean, they could read that letter as evidence if they've already looked through her stuff.
Don't give them ideas.
Well, I mean, look, with those 2 deception rolls, I'm giving you that you've won over at least this guard, but he can't do anything because he doesn't have the power to.
She let Stargazer roleplay as a good cop.
I don't know. I reckon if I'd let Star roleplay as one of the cops, things might get worse.
Yeah. He's played as a DM. He doesn't. I'm sure he knows responsibility, not to metagame.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know not to do it. That doesn't mean.
It's
I'm
like,
kidding.
Anyway,
yes, I'll get you out of here immediately. Yeah, come on.
I just happen to know the exact lock of how to open this.
Yeah.
So, Lorelei, you're pretty much stuck there. Cedrin's in the boat. What are you going to be doing for the remainder of the time? Because pretty much I'm looking to time skip 2 weeks now.
I mean, I guess I go to the black market and get that forgery kit, and I don't have proficiency, so I guess I spend most of the time trying to forge as best I can legal
So
documents.
pretty much, in fact, what I'll let you do is, I mean, go to the forgery kit. How much does that cost? I mean, you'd have no problem getting into the black market.
Sure.
No, it's not under there. It's under a isn't it? 15 gold. Yeah, 15 gold for a forgery kit is what it says in the handbook. So we'll just go standard price if you're happy with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. And I spend a long time doing the documents since I don't have proficiency.
Well, what I'll do is I'll say that you spend 2 weeks actually becoming proficient with it. So I'll give you a forgery kit and proficiency with it by the end. But the thing you forge for Lorelei will not be done with proficiency, but anything subsequently will.
Okay.
So you can add a forgery kit to your inventory, and you can add proficiency with it. And I'm just going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm trying, Stargazer. I'm trying to get to you.
No, okay. I'm actually enjoying listening. I got an extra session already technically, so I'm not that involved. I'm just enjoying watching you guys crash and burn. Honestly.
Thank you so much for that.
Terrific job incriminating yourself there, Lorelei, by the way. Great job.
I didn't know. I have a +6 to persuasion. How could that go wrong?
I don't know, wearing bloody armor right after a murder? I mean, maybe.
I don't have paint on it.
But you painted the armor, so what's now?
It was just, wow.
I have a plan. I just need to roll that good.
I still don't believe you.
I just need to roll that good for every single person I meet.
I mean,
Great plan.
I could give you enhance your charisma ability, but I have to meet you, and I've not been allowed to see you yet.
Eh,
Of forgery.
I'll live.
Okay.
You won't
I
live
mean,
after
if I
being
don't-
hanged.
If I don't live, then
I know.
I mean,
your character's not been around all that long, so it's nothing great tragedy if you do die.
Oh, that's horrible.
I'm saying matter of factly. Would you...
I mean, I was told that all of my characters would die until I rolled and it wasn't a paladin, so.
I was joking. But I didn't intend for you to go and try and sell the armor of a freshly murdered guard in a city like this.
I thought the shield and the chain shirt were nondescript. I didn't know.
Yeah, but Arnie, you that's the thing. You didn't know that Arnie supplies all the armor in town to the guards and would know their equipment.
Hey, I've only been in this town for like 2 days.
Exactly.
I don't live here.
I'm just saying, that's all you had to do.
Yeah. I mean, I really regret not going with you to sell that armor, because that would have been saved a lot quicker. I'd be like, no,
Anyway.
you more.
We'll skip forward in time a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So now I need to jump across to a tiefling. You're back.
I'm what now? Holy shit.
So we're jumping back
After
to
2 weeks.
I'm skipping forward 2 weeks.
How?
You can do that as the DM.
Because there's nothing going on. Cedrin's just chilling on the boat. One's trying to do the forgery stuff to save Lorelei. Lorelei's in prison with no real way out. And Sadia, so you've just had your stillbirth.
Aw. That's,
Yeah,
that's
happy
disturbing.
time.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite depressing. Actually, you don't even know the half of it yet.
I do.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
No, you don't. You really don't. But yeah, are you gonna just let me use the ring indiscriminately for this particular reason to get back, or because she'd probably try to use the ring to go back to Shadowfell and then pop somewhere towards the temple, unless I can try and pop towards a friend that she knows. I don't know how
Okay.
it works.
Just quickly quickly roll me Arcana for the Shadowfell because there is a chance that something could go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid you're gonna make me do.
Don't use silly magic items.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Ooh.
That's under Bellathor's
Oh
thing.
shit! No, it's that. No, that I rolled. I got it on.
Yeah, the roll was 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nat 20. I'll let you have a nat 20, but maybe change yourself so that you're not. Did you do it off Sadia's character
I
sheet?
did it on Sadia's character sheet. I just had it written.
Yeah, it's just
Probably
got you as
take that off
Bellathor.
my ability now. I probably shouldn't be.
I'm
allowed.
actually going to remove you from a sheet now, so you can't use them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
But no, I did it on Sadia's sheet. Yeah.
You cannot control him anymore. So it should have locked you out of Bellathor's stuff. He's going to be so pissed when he sees that. Okay, so whereabouts in the Shadowfell were you trying to go?
Just the outskirts again. Just
Yep,
safely
so
out of
you're
her.
bang on the outskirts, and because you nat 20'd, I'll let you come back wherever you want to be in Goathenge, so tell me where you want to be.
Oh, perfect. She would probably try and pop one of three places. I can't decide which one. Just somewhere kind of in the middle. No, that's a terrible idea. But either one's house or the temple, because she is aware of the temple. I'm trying to decide which would be better. Probably.
Well, she wouldn't be aware of what happened to the temple.
No, she wouldn't be aware of what happened to the temple, but she'd know where the temple is.
So
what I'm
I'd
saying.
say logic.
Like that's
I
kind
say
of her safe haven right now. Actually, she's never been at one's house, so no, she'd try and pop into the. She'd try and
logically she'd pop into the temple. Right.
Yeah.
You appear, Sadia, you appear in the temple.
Two
Oh,
half-orc
Jesus.
skeletons.
Great.
You appear in the temple, and you are greeted by a strange sight. There is a strange bird man going around hanging emblems of Zeus everywhere, and there is a half-orc helping him.
Excuse me. Hi. Hello.
Who are you addressing?
Just nobody in particular because she doesn't know who's who yet. Just
Okay.
the two of them in general.
The bird man turns to you and says, welcome, my child. You're the first visitor to our new temple. How may I help you?
Hi. Nice to meet you. What temple would this be precisely? I'm sorry. I thought I was somewhere else. I kind of
This
got
is-
lost.
This is the Temple of Zeus in the Goat Hand branch. I'm a bit surprised though. We haven't had any visitors due to the fact that we are currently airborne.
I beg your pardon?
Look outside. He gestures to a window.
She does that.
All right. Do you want to roll me perception?
Why the hell not?
So you look out the window and you just see Goathenge sprawling below you. You also, from here, you've got a great vantage point of half the continent. You can see Bellathor's mansion. You can see the forest below. You can even see over the forest. There is actually some farmland on the far side of the forest that you've never seen before or even known about.
Okay.
And you can also see the mountain range to the north.
Is there a ladder yet going to the doorway or anything?
There is no ladder yet.
Well,
What were those Arcana things for? Or are you just rolling stuff?
I was using my 2 remaining luck points before the day ended because I didn't want to waste them to identify the items.
Identify which items.
The armor I'm still wearing, which I've done several times, so I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Yep.
And I don't actually have that sword anymore, do I? Did Cedrin tell me about the genie ring, or do I still not know about it?
Honestly, do not remember whether he did or not.
I don't think he
I-
did.
I don't think he
I feel
did.
like that's something that would stick out.
I'll roll a history to see if I remember him mentioning it.
Okay, go for that. I think he
You
didn't
really gotta
mention
ask.
it, yeah.
Don't say you're gonna do it. You gotta ask.
Okay, the armor you get nothing from. The arcana on the ring, you actually, I'm going to say with the arcana on the ring, you are able to identify it anyway. Especially with that plus the history, you're definitely able to identify it.
Oh,
So you
sweet.
do know it's a ring of genie summoning.
Okay, back to Cedrin then. Sadir.
Yeah, cool.
With no ladder, she's a little concerned, and she asks Pitchers like, "I can," or mentions, "I can see how you haven't got any visitors. Do you have any any way I could get down, perchance?"
Oh, sure thing. And he hands you a ring of featherfall.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. This is the nicest anybody's ever treated me, given the way I look.
And there's definitely.
He
Oh, go on.
Sorry. No, go ahead, because I need to remove that ring of feather falling from his inventory. And he explains to you what it is and how to use it.
Okay.
Except, I believe it requires attunement, so good luck.
Yeah, because I don't think there's been any rings given to the party that's been a bite in the arse later on.
Of course
But
not.
so you,
Those wish rings, that wish ring was handy.
It's true, you've had quite a lot of luck.
Sadia, you've been given a ring of feather. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna say he explains to you how it works. Right?
Okay.
He says, unfortunately, you will need to spend some time learning how to use it first, but I can take you down myself this one time.
She kind of glances at him and says, "Are you strong enough to carry me? I mean, I am a taller woman."
Oh, no problem at all. Like, puffs out his feathers with pride.
Wow, Pitrin's changed.
Yeah, because someone else is running him now.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, she's just gonna trust him because she doesn't have much of a choice in the matter at this point.
Okay, well, he's gonna try and get you down there.
She's just gonna kind of hang on for dear life. Heights aren't really her thing. I've just decided that now. That's the random decision. She doesn't like heights.
Well, he just picks you up, sort of, sweeps you off your feet, just jumps and flies you down to the ground underneath the temple.
Sadia's screaming the entire way.
He laughs at her screaming. He goes, "Don't scream, flying's fun."
Oh, that's why she's scared of heights, because she freaking fell down that cliff. That's why she's scared of heights. There we go.
Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, so you land safely on the ground. And as he puts you down, he turns to you and says, "Have you considered becoming an acolyte of Zeus? We could use more help around the temple."
She kind of shies away and says, I don't think religion is really the way for me anymore. Thank you, I think."
That's okay, but let me know if you change your mind. And he flies back up to the temple.
And with that, I will start searching out my party because I'm confused why they weren't in the temple.
Okay. Where are you
I
going?
figured they would have hung out there because of one's big plan.
It's not a great plan. But hey, I just figured out I got a genie ring. Maybe that could come in handy.
So yeah, she'll ask around the town or whatever, trying to find somebody who can.
Oh, you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down to the town square, I assume.
Yeah, and she's gonna ask, "Hi, I'm looking for a group of people. Bellafor was with them, I believe."
Okay. Well, when you get down, just you
Okay,
cut me
sorry,
off
yeah.
there. When you get down to the town square,
You see an
you
awful
see
rendition.
you see a whole ruckus going on in the town square. There's like protesters and stuff. You've got people on one side out trying to bar people out from the courthouse with signs saying Lorelei is innocent, and and then other people yelling, "Hang the bitch."
Oh wow. Okay. As soon as she hears Lorelai, she immediately finds somebody and asks, "What on earth is going on here?"
So you just grab hold of someone, give me a second.
Yeah, just kind of pull aside and just excuse me. Can you tell me what?
This horrible half-elf foreigner came to our town, murdered one of the city guards. Freddy was beloved by most of us, and today she's on trial, and we're sure the bitch will hang.
She kind of goes aside to herself and says, "That really doesn't sound like Lorelai. That sounds more like Cedrin."
One's to blame for this.
One, I'm assuming that you're probably going to want to attend the trial.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, there's actually going to be a trial. I didn't realize there was actually going to be a trial.
Well, one, I'll say this is about the time that you'd be needing to arrive at the town square to go to trial.
Yes.
And Cedrin has just not even come with you. He wants nothing to do with this. So he's still on the boat.
Do I
gonna
see Sadia on the way, I'm assuming?
Instead of sending that letter to Bellathor, could have I sent it to one?
Well, you said Bellathor, so...
Okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
Just blame him
Make
for
a
not being
decision
here.
and stick with it.
It'll get there eventually. Hey, look, she's back. It'll get there eventually. As long as you don't hang.
I said fine.
Did I
Okay.
see Sadia on the way while I'm going to try?
Roll me a perception, one.
Okay.
And Sadia, roll me a perception as well.
Okay.
Just waiting for both of us
You
to
both spot each other.
point to you. It's like, you! Where the hell have you been for the last 2 weeks?
It's a really long story. More. Hell is going on?
It's just not a good time to talk right now. Need to go to trial and get Lorelai out of being hanged. You're welcome to come along if you want, but I don't know if I need any paperwork for your authorization.
She just looks at you confused. What in the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I'm a lawyer now. I show you my documents saying I'm basically a lawyer. Lorelai's been arrested for murder. I'm sure she didn't commit it. I'm sure she didn't. And I'm going to try to get her
out. She kind of looks at you and just, well, what did they do with the egg? I kind of need that egg.
Oh, that's in the evidence locker. I'm sure it is. As soon as...
Fuck! Of course it is.
Yeah, they took everything off her. Sorry.
She kind of looks over. It's like, oh, no, not everything, unfortunately. No, I'm kidding. That was stupid.
What?
I take that back. But she says, well, I can disguise myself as an assistant if you need help.
Yes.
We need to get her out of here. I need all of your help. I need all of your help.
Oh, that's fine. We'll talk about that after we get someone being hanged off from being hanged, I should say. So yeah.
You're going to get off someone being hanged. I think there's a term for that.
Yes.
I think it's called necrophilia.
No, it's autoerotic asphyxiation.
Autoerotic asphyxiation, yeah.
Yeah, I say it exactly that way, just to confuse you. So what are you talking about? What are you snickering at?
Okay.
Do you want me to disguise? And this is somewhat out of character. You disguise myself so you got an extra body, or what?
So yeah, you could be my
could
personal assistant.
Could you please roll me the deception for your forgery documents? And this is not your proficiency, so... Yeah, okay, so when you show Sadia the documents, they actually look pretty damn official.
I had
You've
no
done a
idea.
good job.
I had 2 weeks to learn, and apparently, according to the Bard's College, I'm a quick study.
Is that all it takes to pass the bar exam now? Jeez, I should get into that.
What? Are you saying I could have disqualified to be a lawyer? I mean, yes, I'm a qualified lawyer. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're pretending to be a qualified lawyer.
Exactly.
You didn't pass the bar.
With
And
the
then
same
she
effort, I
cast
could
this
have
guy's
legitimately done so, is what I'm saying.
She cast this guy's self on herself to make her look just like the stereotypical librarian assistant typewriter person.
A PA to the lawyer, yeah.
Yeah, so you pretty much make yourself look like one's PA.
Exactly.
So,
And-
we entered the building, I'm assuming.
And
Showing
she
the
kind of
documents.
just said, "This better be better than all the other plans."
Look, we don't have much choice here. It was this or doing a favour of coup, and I think we've pressed our luck with that guy.
She kind of just shakes her head.
After someone
Yeah.
ruined our relationship with
Let's
that
just
guy.
go. Let's get this over with.
So you guys walk into the courthouse. It's pretty busy in there, but you guys getting all right. When you walk in, you see a familiar face. You see Frostbeard, and he's standing with a halfling that you've never met before. I'll give you a pretty quick description of this guy.
It's not the mayor. Right?
No, he's not the mayor. So he's an older gentleman. He's pretty short. He's only like 3 foot tall. But he's got like tan brown skin and messy brown hair.
Yeah.
But he's wearing a suit. And could you two actually roll me how long have you two been in Goathenge? I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't think I ever decided how long I was in.
I grew up there my entire life, if you ask me.
Yep. So one, could you please roll me a history check?
Okay.
I think I wouldn't have been in there for that long, actually.
Damn it.
Okay. So I was checking a couple of things. Okay, so we'll take the 9. You don't know who this halfling is, but you do recognise Frostbeard.
Yeah, I think I do with that 9. Yeah.
Oh no, that 9 wasn't for Frostbeard. You know him. That was for if you knew the other guy.
Right. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yep.
We're settling down for the trial. Yes.
So Frostbeard. I'll see if he notices you quickly.
Oh, that's a good
Sorry.
point. Could I have done a disguise roll as a different persona?
You can do it pretty quickly now. You could disguise yourself in amongst the crowd, I guess. Do it quickly now.
No.
But we'll take the 14, not the 27.
Ah.
So
Oh.
you disguise yourself.
Oh no, never mind. That's I mean, since we're doing probably a lot of diplomacy, I would have done that spell beforehand anyway. The enhance ability.
Well, you haven't cast it yet. You can cast it now, though.
Okay.
So you're going to go for, I'm guessing, Eagle Splendor for the charisma checks?
Yeah.
Yep, so you've put the Eagle Splendor on just in time for the trial.
Am I able to cast one on Loreline as well?
Lorelei, not at the moment because she's not within range, but you can during the trial.
Okay.
Yeah, not at the moment. So Frostbeard didn't notice you, but so you guys walk into the courthouse,
Yep.
and you see sort of like Quinn Stout, the mayor. He's up the top, sitting in the judge's seat. There is no jury. Lorelei gets dragged in chains and seated in the dock. And you see two commanders of the city guard, like high-ranking members of the city guard, walking up. They stand up and they say, right, here we are, presenting ourselves for the prosecution. We accuse Miss Lorelei Runeblade of the murder of Fred Dagg, the best guard Goathenger's ever had, and one of them starts crying a
Objection!
little.
You're bringing emotions into the trial.
As you say that, you also get cut off by a loud booming voice saying, "Excuse me, Frostbeard and Goodbarrel appearing for the defence." And Frostbeard marches in with his halfling companion to appear for the defence.
Am I introducing myself as part of the defence?
As well, you can talk to them if you want. They haven't even noticed you yet, but they're just marching in as if this is their trial.
Oh, well, I go up to Frostbeard and Finnemajig and like whisper to them, it's me. I can help in your defence as well.
I think you should leave this to us, lass. He hands you a business card which says Frostbeard and Goodbarrel, attorneys at law.
Of course. Says, well, I'm here with a little bit of inspiration if you need it.
But
Okay. So you're going to give bardic inspiration to them at some point, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whenever he wants it, so I'll like tap him in.
So, Lorelei, could you roll me perception?
Sure.
Oh, did I get in range to cast the charisma check for Loreline as well?
You are now in range. You can do that.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, range is touch. Shit, no, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to get to her yet. Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're not in range. You're gonna have to say no.
Okay. I'll
All
see
right.
when I can make it available with stealth or something.
So, Lorelei, with that perception, you're too upset to really notice anyone around you.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming, this is the day, when you could be getting, sentenced to death. This is pretty horrible. You also... Sorry?
Could I have actually given the Eagle Splendor to Fork if he's defending?
Fox not even here.
Not Frostbeard. I'm sorry. Just terribly sorry.
Oh yeah, you can give it Frostbeard if you want.
Okay.
Because you can get right up to him.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely then, please.
All right. So I'm guessing it's going to be the charisma checks as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So Frostbeard has enhanced ability as well. Right. So that's dealt with Lorelei. Lorelei, in your head, you hear the voice again. And it says, "You're really going to get it now. Was nice knowing you, love." And, the mayor is sitting up at the guards, like up at the judge's desk. He's got like his feet up. He's smoking in the fucking courthouse. And he's just like, "Right, prosecution, state your case." And the prosecution guard starts up and he's just like, "Well, this woman here came in to Arnie's armor 5 minutes after 5 minutes after we'd heard news of Fred's murder, and attempted to sell off Fred's armor and shield to Arnie, who immediately recognized it and reported her to us. The only way she could have got hold of it is if she murdered him. I mean, there's no other explanation."
Can I do sleight of hand to whisper something to the defense?
Yeah, sure you can.
Said, there is another explanation. She salvaged the gear off the body, not responsible for the murder.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. As soon as I'm on the page. Sorry. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to say that you were too quiet on that and Frostbeard didn't actually hear it because there's a lot of murmuring going on.
Well, let's hope he's smart enough
And
to figure that out.
The mayor's sitting there feet up. He's like, seems like you got a pretty solid case. Right, what does the defense have to say? Frostbeard gets up and he's about to address him. I need to check something. Cool. Okay. Frostbed says, well, that's all good and proper, but we believe this woman to be innocent. And defense would like to call a witness. The defense calls Lyndall Goodbarrel. The halfling beside him gets up and walks up to the witness stand. Lorelei, as the halfling walks past you, he winks at you.
Okay.
He then gets in the witness stand, and I just need to quickly look at something.
Then we finally get Stargazer back, and there's nothing for them to do.
Justice system. The people are represented by separate working groups. The police who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
I'm so sorry.
I don't get the reference. What was that about?
It's law and order.
Oh, right.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to have a criminal case. It just happened.
I know. Just had to bring some levity back.
Goodbarrel suddenly turns into, in the witness stand, he suddenly turns into a city guard. In fact, Lorelei, you recognise him as the guard that you convinced to take Sadia's letter.
Oh God, he read it, didn't he?
And he says, I have infiltrated the prison system, and I have seen the corruption. This woman was taken in. All evidence to the contrary that proved that Bob was the killer was destroyed, and she was framed. They put Fred's blood all over her gear after they took it from her. I have a documented record of everything that went on. The court burst into outraged gasps and stuff, and some of the guards are looking at him really angrily. In fact, could all of you roll me perception?
Yeah. So this is actually kind of a pretty evil act. We are trying to get her away with murder.
I didn't murder anyone.
Technically, Cedrin did do the killing.
Yeah.
Actually, he did most of the damage.
I mean, I'm just happy she didn't incriminate us in the process. I mean,
so Lorelei, looking around, you see that there are guards that are quite angry. A lot of them are starting to reach for their weapons. Dia, you don't really notice anything. One, you notice all of this. You also notice that sneaking around, trying to remain unnoticed, is Ku, and he's holding a dagger.
I will sneak up to Ku and try to intercept him.
Okay, could you please roll me stealth?
I do not have my armor, I will mention, so...
Yeah, I know. I'd assume you wouldn't wear that into court.
They wouldn't let me, I guess.
Not really. No, that's the wrong page. Ku's on the other page. I mean...
Oh my.
So, you managed to sneak up on him really easily.
Yeah, and whenever he tries something hostile, I'm gonna intercept him, basically.
Okay. Well, he is sneaking, He's sneaking around past the dock, past Lorelei while there's commotion going on. He snuck up right behind the judge's desk, right behind the mayor.
Ooh.
And the mayor's like banging the gavel down, going, "Order! Order! Order! I've heard all I need to. I've reached my verdict." And he says, "I find Lorelei Runeblade guilty. She will hang." The moment he says that, Koo jumps and stabs him in the back. Unless you stop him.
I will try to stop him.
All right, could you
No.
please roll me? We'll say a dick save.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna work this to say like a pardon involved deck save.
Roll a dick save to see if you can stop him, and I'll roll his dex to see if he can actually get there first.
Do you want Lorelei to live?
No, as I said, I'm gonna like say we saved the mayor. I think he owes us a favor.
Oh my god.
Koo manages to evade you.
Oh no!
Plunges dagger right into like the back of the mayor, pulls it out, flips it around, slits his throat, just takes his head off.
And
Pretty much half off.
Did I break his cover by doing that? Am I like wrestling him to the ground?
Well, I mean, you missed, but everyone's seen what he did. He did it right in plain sight. And everyone's seen that the mayor's dropped and Koo's are now at the top there, so I don't think you need to break his cover.
Yeah, I'm just
so
saying in
everyone-
case he tries to get away. But yeah,
Everyone's distracted now, I imagine, correct?
Everyone is just like, what? Everyone's shocked. Yep,
Message to Lorelei. I'm gonna come in my voice, obviously. I'm gonna come get you. Just hold still. Don't freak out. It's not gonna look like me. Just in case I fuck this up, saying that. And then I'm going to try and go and stealthily go over to the noose.
Oh, so your invisibility. So you're going to go over to the dock.
Yeah, and try and untie her.
and I'm wrestling Koo right now. I'm like grappled him.
Okay, so you want to grapple Koo. Could you roll me athletics with advantage because you're going to go in from behind?
I'm just paralyzed.
You don't know what to do?
I already took my spell slot down. Don't worry.
Wait.
If that's what you're checking on.
Alright. So you rolled that athletics. Is Koo going to be able to match? Probably not. Yeah, no way in hell is Koo matching that. You managed to successfully grapple him from behind, so he now can't do anything. He's screaming though.
Not today, Koo.
You hear him saying, "He goes, get off me! I'm the mayor of this town now! I call the shots!"
If that's the case, then how come I'm the one restraining you? I'm the mayor of this town. No, I don't say that part. I basically want him to be arrested, basically.
While you're wrestling him, Koo just calls out, "Assassins!" And as he calls out, like, the door, every entrance to this room opens, and about 20 hooded black figures just walk in and surround the room. And he turns back to you and he goes, "Unhand me."
Said, I don't think so, Koo. And I say, it's about as good as time as any to break out this, and I do activate the genie ring.
Alright, you want to... Hang on. Ring of Genie summoning.
Even though there's someone with a wish ring, but...
Yes, you can.
Get Stargazer back, nothing to do.
What?
I say you get you back and there's nothing for you to do.
No, I heard you. And I'm just waiting for him to come back to me.
I was actually trying to get to the trial Go on.
With the ring.
Yep.
So you know what it does, don't you? So you summon a genie.
Yep.
When summoned, the genie is friendly to you and it obeys your companions. It obeys any commands you give to it.
Well, that's
But
not
it's
what I
going to
wanted.
have the stats. It's going to have the stats from the monster manual.
Ah.
So
That's not whispered, but I couldn't get it to do it. So
that's fine. Well, on that 6, no, I'm going to say that with all the voices you've been hearing, you're not going to trust that it's actually Sadia.
okay.
Okay, so, 1, you summon a genie to fight for you.
Yeah. I say, Genie,
Uh,
deal with these thugs. The assassins approaching, basically.
Excuse me.
You want the genie to deal with the approaching assassins.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Is that a problem?
It's not a problem. In fact, how long have we been going? Almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think for ease of the fact that I now need to do a lot of prep because this didn't turn out anywhere near what I thought, I would like to call it here with this big melee happening and the party back together almost.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm going to have to do like 20 minutes of figuring out how this is going to play out. It's just wasting everyone's time.
I mean, I could say wish us out of this. Wish everyone.
Except this thing does not
you
take
can't.
wishes.
The wish has been used. That's why I didn't want to say because I felt like it was meta. Have any more wishes?
So he's just a summoned fighter, basically.
He's just a summoned fighter because certain genies only have wishes. This one doesn't.
Oh, it's fair enough. I mean, that works as that's still useful.
Yeah. So no, we're going to have to call it there because this is going to get messy otherwise, and I'm going to get confused, and it's not going to be run effectively. But we're almost back to having a full party together.
Yay! I mean, I would have liked to wait until the next day to continue the game, but it's like I said, I got another game for tomorrow, so
Is it at the
Yeah.
same time?
I believe it is roughly at the same time. Yes.
No.
I mean, it's annoying because, I mean, the fact of the matter is he didn't tell me until like half an hour before we were set to start, so there was no time to really organise a proper alternative.
Yeah, it's kind of bull. I mean, I get it sounds like it's not his fault, but still.
Yeah.
Still
But
free.
anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll come back next time, and hopefully we'll have everyone.